Hello and welcome to my channel. Incredulous viewers could only wait and pray, as no one could foresee what President Donald Trump would do in the final days of December 2020. One lobbyist remembered how, when Trump deliberated whether to sign the $900 billion recovery stimulus measure into law, he didn't dare to mention the topic that was the subject of the conversation. The lobbyist claimed, "We didn't want to give Trump any justification not to sign it." A provision that would soon send a select group of stocks skyrocketing to close a great year, was concealed deep inside the hundreds of pages of congressional text, and they thought Trump wouldn't see it. A major victory for the planet. The phrase climate change was, of course, the proverbial elephant in the room. Stephen Urek, a lobbyist for the cooling business, and other clean energy campaigners were scared to bring out that the measure included a historic stimulus that would boost clean energy in the United States. They feared that Trump, who has previously shown his disdain for sustainable energy, would automatically veto any legislation that he perceived as furthering the Green New Deal, or any other aspect of Biden's agenda. Even yet, the bill's passage appeared to be seriously in doubt for a while. Trump referred to it as a shame in public. He argued that the unemployment compensation were insufficient. But he never objected to or perhaps even noticed the substantial benefits for renewable energy hidden inside the enormous package. And on December 28, 2020, the deliberate silence of lawmakers, activists, and lobbyists paid off. The package that sends $35 billion in tax credits and subsidies for sustainable energy was signed by Trump. In contrast, the measure accomplished far more. Hydrofluorocarbons, a greenhouse gas several times more potent than carbon dioxide, would be phased out, according to the agreement. Surprisingly, this requirement meant that Trump was permitting the United States to comply with a deal on the phase-out of hydrofluorocarbons from the Barack Obama administration, the very treaty he had denounced upon entering office. "A great win for the planet," declared Rolling Stone of the law. It was a beacon in the darkness, according to Sierra Club executive director Michael Brune. It was described as perhaps the most significant climate legislation Congress has ever passed by another environmentalist. Clean energy stocks accordingly rejoiced. Tesla Incorporated (TSLA) and Nikola Corporation (NKLA), two companies that produce electric vehicles, saw increases of 33% and 56% over the following month, respectively. Plug Power Incorporated Plug, a fuel cell company, increased 117%. A collection of clean energy equities from diverse industries are included in the First Trust Nasdaq Clean Edge Green Energy Exchange Traded Fund, which increased 23.96% in value for the month. But today's catalyst for clean energy companies is much more significant. The Inflation Reduction Act, which authorized $369 billion in spending to advance renewable energy in America, was signed into law by President Joe